In the middle of the night, a daily wage laborer is carried home following a severe workplace accident. The injury itself was only the start of the emergency. The family possessed zero savings, not even the small amount required for basic medicine. His son, Aryan, watched the chaos unfold. He didn't panic or cry. He sat in the corner of the room in a state of chilling silence. In that quiet, he realized that tragedy does not adhere to a schedule. Life has no obligation to wait for you to be ready. Before this night, Aryan lived the typical life of a laborer's son. He harbored ambitions of becoming a man of means, imagining a future far removed from his current village. But his ambition was strictly theoretical. He spent his days vividly dreaming about success, while indefinitely delaying the physical effort required to move toward it. This diagram illustrates the mechanics of his delay. A vision of success attempts to move towards action, but it is perpetually intercepted by a mental barrier, the phrase, "I'll start tomorrow." This internal lie protects the brain from the immediate discomfort of hard work. His father's accident dismantled that lie. It killed the assumption that tomorrow was a guaranteed commodity. At exactly 5 a.m. the following morning, the era of procrastination ended. Aryan did not wake up feeling inspired. He didn't wait for a sudden rush of positive emotion to drive him out of bed. This chart shows why he succeeded. Motivation, on the top, is a volatile, chaotic wave driven by fleeting feelings. Aryan operated on the bottom line, a decision. It is a flat line that snaps upward at a 90-degree angle, triggered by absolute necessity. He immediately eliminated his distractions, leaving his mobile phone behind and ignoring the internal excuses that usually kept him stationary. Permanent change rarely begins with a surge of inspiration. It begins when you desperately eliminate every other alternative. Escaping poverty requires more than a single burst of energy. It takes a series of relentless micro-actions performed over a massive timeline. This graph shows the math of a 1% daily improvement. To the observer, the line remains completely flat for a long duration before it eventually curves upward. This shaded red area is the friction zone. In this phase, you are putting in maximum effort, but you have no visible results to show for it. The village watched Aryan's new, repetitive routine and laughed, telling him he was wasting his time. But the trauma he experienced that night made him immune to their mockery. Surviving this zone requires trusting the cold mechanics of repetition rather than seeking immediate proof of progress. After years of stacking small wins, reinvesting tiny profits, and sharpening his skills every single day, the momentum became an unstoppable force. The boy the village once laughed at eventually reached stability. He now owns the car parked in his driveway and the home his parents live in. The true victory was the look in his parents' eyes. He replaced their vulnerability with absolute, shining pride. Daily discipline gives you the power to protect the people who bled for you. Dreaming about success is a luxury. Executing on it is an active daily war. You likely have a list of tomorrow excuses that you use to delay the work you know is necessary. You must force a decision today, while you still have the safety and comfort to choose your own path. Start now. If you wait for tragedy to strike, you will find that life moves much faster than you can run.